Okay, guys, we're going to give this another try. I had some sort of audio issues earlier, and after an hour of scratching around, I think I got it figured out. It should be streaming live on Rumble Studio, on X, and on YouTube. So here we go. I'm just a poor man with a little DAW, a couple little toys, but I don't have a $1 million to build Adam Jones' guitar rig. I've got real amps, and you still can't even do that without buying his amps and his pedals, right? But we want to get close because we like Adam Jones. I want to do it for little to no money. So I started working in Cubase 15 a few months ago. It's been a learning curve, and that's why I've been gone, besides work and family. Here we go. I've got Guitar Rig loaded up here. It's Guitar Rig 7. So this is not going to be a training video on how to use Guitar Rig. This is going to be for those guys that already got a basic idea. Now you can slow down the video if you're working in Cubase, or you can just look at YouTube videos on how to launch Cubase, how to set up an audio channel, which I have set up. I'll show you here. Here's my cheap $150 crappy Ibanez guitar, okay, with imitation EMGs. I do got a nicer guitar up there, but it's a 7-string. Since we're talking Adam Jones, we ain't going to be using that ESP LTD with the real EMGs in there. Anyways, okay, so here's my audio interface. This is a Scarlett 2i2, and I'm plugged directly into it, all right? So you'll need to know some basics. Got my keyboard set up here, which I'm not using right now. But it's set up. All the stuff is set up running through my Mac, which is right there, okay? And then we're just projecting onto the screen up here. And you guys should be able to see that through OBS. Okay. Now I guess to keep a few people here, you're going to want to hear some sound right away. And what the hell happened to it? It's all gone again? My God, man. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to stop this stream probably. Hang on a second, let's see. What did I blow here? Oh yeah, nothing's coming through. Boo. Okay, let me just try to fix it this way real quick. I'm going to restart. Because I know you guys can hear my mic. I can see that over there in the monitor. Cubase just went wonky on me probably. DAW issues. Everybody knows about these things. Don't matter what one you're working in. Sometimes they just have their quirks. Let's see if this solves it. If not, I've got to end the stream. Figure it out all over again. I think I saved it as this. Oh, there it was. I forgot on my cheap guitar here, there's a short in the switch. Okay, all right. Thanks for your patience. Let's open this back up. Where is this rig at? Okay. So basically, I went into the effects right here. It's your effects window in Cubase, and I have Guitar Rig plugged in right here. This is where you'll build it. So you'll need to look at videos on YouTube for that. And this is not a tutorial on how to use a DAW, Cubase, or anything else. So there's your disclaimer. We're kind of jumping ahead and hoping some of you guys already know what you're doing. And a lot of you guys, if anybody sees this, they're probably just going to think I'm a nutso rookie over here. And I am, because this is the first time I ever tried to build an actual virtual guitar rig. And I think it did pretty good. So this is the chain here. You can see it on the right over here. All right. And you can see it right here in the center of the screen. I'm going to go ahead and blow it up a little bit. Let's go to 200, too big? 200 is not too big, right? Okay. Now, in theory, if I wanted to play and record, I'm set up to go, right? It's got to record enable, start playing, and we'll record MIDI up here. Audio, actually, audio. Okay? You can change it into MIDI if you want. Now, here is the chain. we've got a, and I'm going to go through this pretty quickly, guys. So in terms of my epic failure trying to stream this a couple of minutes ago, I apologize. I'm going to go through a little bit quicker, and the background noise you hear is my air conditioner in the little music studio here. So up at the top, we got Screamer. That's the first in the chain. We got drive set at 4.2, tone at 6.93, Keck. My friends will get that joke. The bass is set at 4.3, brightness 5.7, clean is at 0, volume at 1.8. Now we move into the amp head. This is the Van 51. Like I said, guys, all of these are free. They come with Guitar Rig 7, okay? Nothing paid for here, except for I paid for Cubase 15, so this came with it. And I think it was in an update. They just updated it here not too long ago. All right, so they updated to Guitar Rig 7. I think that's right. Anyways, we're in the Van 51. This is the head. We've got it in rhythm mode, high gain. I'll take a breath here, try to slow down. Bright and crunch is on. Rhythm is at 6.44. Lead, 8.35. Now, these are all subjective. You guys are going to tune it to the way you want, but this at least gets you in the ballpark of Adam Jones. We're never going to be Adam Jones, never going to have $1 million, and never going to have his rig. Well, you might have $1 million, you might buy his rig, but then you're wasting too much money on trying to sound like somebody else, right? But this is just for fun and learning. You like to jam the tool, okay? So we've got the bass at 3.79, the mid at 6.5, treble 7.04, the resonance at 5.5, the presence at 6.77, and the post gain at 4.75. Now let's give you a little sample so you can hear. Screwing up those hammer-ons. Anyways. Blasting you guys up. It's feeding back through the mic over there. I apologize. Okay, so I'm not going to talk, and there's an example. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. There's probably a bad loop going through right now. Okay, so I'm not going to play guitar right now. We're just going to go through these settings, and then I'll have to mute the mic, because it's probably going back through my mic, and I apologize for that. So we went through the Van 51 settings. Now we have the Matched Cabinet Pro. It's set all the way to 100% cabinet, 0 room. Volume at negative 3.8. And I noticed I was clipping there, so I got to go back and probably crank down the post gain over here. Either that or my, oh yeah, you can do it right here. You can crank down the screamer so you're not clipping here. Okay, so you need to play with those two balances, but I'm not going to do it here for sake of saving time and not boring you guys. I don't care if I'm clipping a little bit here right now. This is mainly just to show you the guys the setup, okay, the rig. Now we have this Matched Cabinet Pro. You can look, it's gold, so this Van 51, that's going to be more like an EVH, Eddie Van Halen amp. This gold one's going to be more like a Marshall, right? This cabinet is set up at 85% cabinet, 15% room. And it's in, let's see, it's called Jump. That's what it's called. Now, we've got a solid EQ next in the chain. Now, these are going to be important here. Not all of them. All these along the bottom here, just leave alone. Don't even touch these. Start over here on the left with your HPF. Put it at 119 hertz. On your LPF out, this one is, oh yeah, it's all the way down. Now, the gain right here, above LF, this gain right here, this black one, you set it to negative 0.2. This one above LMF, 0.0. This switches on E. This is the GE response. Switches between two different filter characters. G with a steeper filter slope and E with a softer filter slope. I didn't even mess with this, okay? I just left it where it's at. So when you open it up, it should already be right there. Now, this one here, this gain above the HAM or HMF, that's 2.0. That adjusts the amount of attenuation or boost applied to the HMF band. The HMF band acts as a bell filter that attenuates or boosts frequencies around the filter frequency as set with frequency. Okay, and then the gain is at 0.0. The output is at +1 decibel. All these are just left alone. Okay, I'm not going to go through and read them all. I just left them alone. Don't even touch those. Now we're going to move on. I added a noise gate into the chain. Threshold is at -25.8. Now you guys are probably going to mess with this with your own setup, but it's really not that hard to figure out, okay? I got it set at 1.7 seconds. The attack is at 10 milliseconds, and the release is at 0.1. The next in the chain, which you're going to turn off and on to whatever Tool song you're playing. All right, so if you're playing, so I don't have a foot pedal, so I don't really bother with this unless I'm just going to leave it on the whole time. Okay. I've got a volume pedal that I have not added into the chain here yet. That's hooked up to a MIDI controller that runs through my keyboard, but I just haven't gotten that far yet. So anyways, it's set in flanger mode. Over here at the speed, I have it set at 0.50. The intensity I have at 1.86. The width is at 3.0. And all of this you're going to play with to your ear setting. Okay, I'll mute the mic now just for one moment if I can get over here. I have a hard time jumping between screens on my Mac. So I'm not the super pro over here, but okay, there's a MacBook mic. I'm going to mute it, and I'm going to give you a little sampler of the flanger chorus here. A little sampler. Okay, so this is not a tool lesson either, and I know I wasn't playing correctly and doing some stuff. I could do all that, but this video is not about that. Okay, I'm not here to show off about what tool licks I know. I'm just trying to give you an idea of the sound. Okay, set up through this. So now, next in the chain, we have twin delay. The left side I have set at 421 milliseconds with the feedback at 12.5. The time at 280 milliseconds. This is the right channel, I apologize. Right channel, time is at 280 milliseconds. The feedback is 12.5. And on both levels, they're 50%. And then over here on the mix, have 38.2. Then the last in the chain, guys, is the pre-delay. This is called Studio Reverb. Pre-delay is at 51 milliseconds. The size is at 10. The bright is at 4.03. Over here in the mix, got 22.2. And that's what we got. And after setting that up, probably took me, because I'm a rookie on using using this particular software. Oh, my guitar cable over here, no bueno. I could cut a little bit into it too. All right, anyways, took me about a half hour to set up. Okay, then I went through and played with the tuner. I don't know if I showed you guys the tuner. You can add a tuner in too, because you're going to be tuning in D, right? Your playing tool is most likely going to be D. About 99.9%, 9 times 3 of their songs is D, right? Except for, save one that I know. Might be others. Up here, oh, the tuner's out. I didn't save it, but you can choose the tuner right here. You just turn that on, and it loads up right here. Okay, and you can tune. You got to turn the mute. If it doesn't look like it's, I ran into this. It didn't look like it was working. I'm like, what the heck? You got to hit that mute button. Then it works. I don't know why it's not coming on right now. It's messing with me again. Something's up with that. Oh, and I changed from chromatic to, if you want to make it easy. Where did I do it? Was it at fork? There's a way to change your tuning, and I thought it was right here in the chromatic. Well, now I'm looking like an idiot. I can't find it again. For whatever reason. So I don't want to add cabinets or anything. There was a way I changed it to D, so I could just tune in D. I mean, I know how to tune to drop D anyways. Modify silent mode. I don't know. Anyways. Sorry, guys. I'm just not going to mess with that. Okay, now it's working. Alright, just took a little bit. Now, where did I... Oh, A4. Is this where I changed it? I don't remember now. Sorry, guys. Anyways, that's the sound. And I'll mute myself over here so it doesn't feed back through this mic on the Mac.